Hey everyone, literally 5 seconds after I recorded the last video, we're starting on the next one. This is the Raidmax thingy. I don't know how much RAM it has, it doesn't post, and the power supply appears completely unmarked unless the label's on the other side. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take the power supply out and throw it away. And since power supply replacements / removals are not that eventful, I'm just going to remove it and I'll be back when I have it done. So here's the culprit. It claims to be a 450 watt supply, but I doubt it could put out anywhere near that much. I've never heard of the brand Clio, so it's no surprise that this thing failed. I'm going to actually see why it failed, and then throw it away. Hey everyone, back with the thing. Can't exactly see any obvious reason as to why it failed, except it's kind of dusty, but regardless, it's going to get thrown away because it's a piece of crap. I'm probably going to scavenge the 120mm fan and then we're going to be done here. So, let me unplug everything, scavenge the fan, and I'll be back with the new, better power supply. Here we are, back with our new supply. This is an Antec Earthwatts 500 watt. This should be plenty of juice for our little thingy-majiggy, and so I'm going to put it in, plug everything in again, because I have a hard drive for it too. There's no hard drive. And then I'll be back when I'm done. So, see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, I've got everything plugged back in, including the fans. So this is going to be a real unadulterated test of first power on. Here we go. Flip the switch. And let's see what we get. Go for the power button. Press the wrong button. Had you there, didn't I? Let's see if it does it. Doesn't seem to be posting. No. Okay, diagnosing time. Okay, so I've taken out the RAM to see if it will freak out. So let's power it on again. I'm unplugging this fan, it's annoying. It does not seem to be powering on at all. Posting. I'm gonna see if that heatsink gets any hotter. These fans suck. Well, alright, time to reseat the CPU. Okay, so just as a test, I kept the heatsink off after I reseated the CPU, put my finger on it as it was powering up, and it seemed to get warm, so I'm going to put the heatsink back on and see if it actually posts. Well, I put the RAM back in, and we have lift off. I was totally prepared to say this seems to be one of those scenarios in which the power supply died and took the system with it, but it seems like that's not the case in this case. So, well, okay, I guess our keyboard is non-responsive. Okay, cool beans. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my Windows 7 disk, and we're going to install Windows 7, because I need Windows 7. So I've got my Windows 7 disk that I'm prepared to use, and I've got my bearing oil to make these fans shut up. So, let's get started. Windows installation is not eventful as it can be, so I'm just going to shove it in there and forget about it. Press 11 for boot menu. DVD. Interesting how it has an eject button with the DVD video thing, but then there's a DVD drive right below it. I'm not quite sure I understand that, but whatever. So let's lube some fans. This is my favorite thing to do in the world because it's super duper easy. Let me get my stupid thing out of the way. It appears with this one I can just peel back this thing. No, it's on the other side maybe. No, I'm on the right side. Okay, so here's how you do it. You peel the sticker back. And if it's a closed bearing like that is, you take the cover off. I'm going to take the sticker entirely off in this case, makes it easier. And then you take your thing of 3-in-1 oil, get some oil into the tip. Okay, and once it gets to the tip, let it drip into the thing. And there we go, we should have lubed bearings now. And just putting it back together is the exact opposite of how you took it apart. You didn't see any of that because it was holding the camera at the right angle. Put the sticker back on. And we're off to the races. Let's see if that's any better. I'll get the other fan lubed and I'll be back after Windows is installed.